learning skills together, and they're also engaging in fellowship. Fellowship is super important, and fellowship is like becoming a lost thing. The Revolutionary War is an example I like to point at, and it started right here in Ware, New Hampshire. The Pine Tree Riots, according to, and people will disagree, they're like, no, it started in Lexington. And that's what you learn in Massachusetts, but what everybody, all the people in New Hampshire learned, or especially the older folks, that the Pine Tree Riots is where the Revolutionary War started. The Revolutionary War was the greatest army in the world, the most powerful army in the world, fighting a whole bunch of farmers and mountain men, but these farmers and mountain men for generations worked together. So the way the colonists who occupied this land were able to defeat the greatest army in the world is they had fellowship, they had love for everyone, you know, their fellow men, they cared about their posterity, they did not want to be slaves, and they didn't have the enemy educating their children. And I really like to quote Malcolm X. Only a fool would allow his enemies to educate his children.
Here you go, guys. Some pumpkin seeds for you.
I will play some after that.
You get some up for that?
But we've already built the community here. Please come to New Hampshire if you have similar values. We need you. We need to increase our strength in numbers. The future I see, I believe there's good things coming because the kids love homeschool co-op in general. It really builds resilience, competence, confidence. It's just a great way to build work ethic and skills and value in your kids. There's a documentary being produced by freestate.com, who is Retina Sussman, if you want to go there and donate. They are looking for some donations. And you can support me with crypto at my website, jnoon.com.
But I'm just going to do a quick demo of live streaming. Decentralized live streaming.
Turn it down.
Oh, I can do it with this. Yeah, I'll get that.
Good Mexican place down the road. Tex-Mex.
Am I allowed to do this? I already
Frontera.
got a ticket.
Frontera. It's a huge place. It's like a
So we are illegally broadcasting from Liberty Forum right down the road. So this is going through...
That's right now? Oh.
Yes, this is real time.
That's funny.
My phone is sitting over there.
Do Glenn Jacobs, since it's VIP only.
Exactly.
So I don't even know what this talk is about. I was recording a Free Cities broadcast, and I was recording and live streaming that, and that's also going to the iPad. And these are two-way conferences right now. We could join, like they could watch us right now and flip over, flip the camera on. But we're listening to them, obviously. This is going over a Jitsi meeting, and it's streaming to PeerTube. So Jitsi is like Zoom, but it's decentralized, or it's self-hostable and open source, so you can run your own instance of it. PeerTube is a YouTube alternative, which is peer-to-peer. It is self-hosted. You can install your own server. I can teach you how to do that. Installing your own YouTube or PeerTube server in like less than an hour, you'll be up and running. This server I built 2 days ago, and I'm streaming to that server. And the live stream capabilities of this is essentially anyone can join this Jitsi call from whatever device you've got, your iPad, your computer, your cell phone, jump into this Jitsi call. Now you're broadcasting as part of this, and you can see the different windows over here. Oh, that's all live stream. So this is actually a live stream of the meeting. So Jitsi also has possibility or capability of live streaming from the Jitsi meeting itself to an RTMP server, which is a real-time media streaming protocol server, which YouTube handles that, Facebook handles that, Rumble, PeerTube, BitChute, all of those have a live stream input capability. So all I did was set up a live streaming from Jitsi. This is going from my phone. I could do it from my drone. I could do it from the GoPro. I could do it from computer. Anything with a camera, anything with microphones. You can just broadcast yourself. So what I've done is taken that technology and thrown it into a TV station interface. So now you mute these guys. So you could throw that up on any screen, any like bar or restaurant or office or whatever you want, and now you're watching this live. And these are all kind of like different channels. So this down here, if I just double click it, I open that channel and I can listen to it, unmute it. Or I can open this channel, and this is a live stream from the warehouse. And if we unmute that one, find that button, screen's a little bit off.
Oh, yeah, it's a little low.
So this is actually,
Spitzer reports. Both Donald Trump and Joe Biden visited Georgia in advance of the primary.
LRN audio just streaming into a webcam feed. So now we're combining those two.
Oh, I know where that is now. It's like staring at
Dunkin'
it.
Donuts.
Yes.
So that's Dunkin' Donuts and where. The skies look like, we'll be able to see the weather and the whatever's going on there. That's also self-hosted, same as these are both just live streams that are hosted from that decentralized server. And then these are all around the outside are all just different ads or channels or playlists. Like this is a playlist. And you just click on one, they all start moving. You want to watch that one? Okay, cool, that one looks good. So we'll just start
His
watching
music
that.
had quite an impact on me as a.
So there,
We love that guy.
and we can, if we mute that, we can actually play a bunch of them at once. So we got this one going, we got this one going. This is all broadcast over like a low-speed residence internet, so it's doesn't require that much. And I'm streaming from Hilton's internet, so that's over mobile actually, down to this one, which is streaming through Jitsi. And the other thing is I can jump in this meeting, or you guys can jump in this meeting on your phone. You just need to know the Jitsi meeting name, room number, or room name. And you could be one of these participants. We can unmute you, you'd be able to talk, join in, talk over these guys that are talking. You can broadcast like a real newscaster. The quality's low. I don't try to do anything with quality, but try to keep it as universal as low bandwidth and easy to do as possible. And next Saturday, we've got a class at the warehouse where we're teaching all of this, everything here, how to set up your own server, take in an old desktop computer, I'd say i5 or higher, 16 gig of RAM is what I recommend, and about a terabyte hard drive. You would have your own YouTube alternative server, you would have your own email server, you could have your own cloud server, whatever you want. So these are very
Could you pull stuff other than YouTube and put it on there? Like, I don't know, a Rumble or an Odyssey or a...
yes. So these are embedded playlists. All these, like a couple of these are actually from YouTube. This Wi-Files one is from YouTube. So you can embed whatever you want into this window, into this web page. And this is just a very simple HTML. It's nothing complex about this. You could actually, almost anyone could understand it. It's like, oh, well, that YouTube video is coming from that URL. Just put in my URL and now I've got my
Yeah.
And they're all clickable
You can
links.
watch it from your phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a YouTube star now.
And this is DCNH, is Decentralized New Hampshire. It's just a generic name that really can't be co-opted because anyone tries to centralize something called Decentralized New Hampshire, it's really almost pointless. So the DCNH is, the idea for that is a network of everyone in New Hampshire, people who ever want to join in the network. We have like decentralized food networks, we have decentralized skill sharing and decentralized anything. So technology is what I'm into, that's what I'm teaching and doing stuff like this. And the web servers, web hosting. So this device that we're building next Saturday, at 3 o'clock at the warehouse, that device is essentially just take an old computer, you can get these on Amazon for $200. They're refurbished. That's essentially the majority of your, or all of your investment other than time. So you've got this decentralized computer, you plug that into the internet, get it loaded up. Like I said, it takes less than an hour to get it set up and installed. And then you're running basically something like this. If you don't want something like this, you could still run your own PureTube server, whatever it is that you want. One more really cool thing about PureTube is that you can import and back up YouTube files. So you can give it a playlist URL or a video URL or a channel URL. So whatever channel you think is at risk of being shut down. So We Are Change has been on there. They've been demonetized way back. So if you wanted to protect them or get a backup copy so that you can watch it without internet access, you can download their entire channel into your server,
Don't block my room.
and with a terabyte hard drive, you should be able to back up multiple, many thousands or tens of thousands of videos to that. And it'll give you a backup that'll be sitting in your living room or sitting in your basement or wherever you set your server. And then you don't even need the internet to watch that, so you'll be able to just watch that over your own Wi-Fi number.
So that sounds like a pretty realistic thing to set up. And I already have 2 Telegram channels that I got one Telegram channel. I'm pretty sure that all the viewers would just go to whatever platform I instructed them to, and that's at Cypress and Kakash. And a bunch of my relatives, my aunts, uncles, mom, in fact my grandmother, my mother's actually setting my grandmother up a Telegram next week so she can view it. Because my mom's constantly clipping from the Telegram and emailing the pictures and the videos to my grandmother. And my grandmother just has a wireless.
There's our test. We want it grandma friendly. So.
Yep. Yeah. So if all grandma's got to do is click on the link,